Hey y'all, Play Jarhead. This video is pretty much for Terry, but there's a couple other people in here. My daughter reorganized my craft room, and I know you can't tell it to look at it because it's such a mess. I had a ton of I guess I ordered a buttload of stuff before I left to Texas, and then I ordered stuff when I was in Texas. And it all came in, and then all my buddy bosses and stuff that people sent me, and then the prize entry, the contest entries and stuff. So, and then I had all that shopping stuff I did while I was in Texas, San Antonio and stuff. So I still got to find places for this. This is a combination of the last buddy boxes I got, the stuff that I still have to put away. So, because my daughter organized everything, I'm trying to make sure I put everything where it belongs because she spent 2 days in here. I know you can't tell to look, but trust me, it's organized. So I got all these in. I got to put all these away. And Danette, if you do want me to send you one of each of these metal cameo setting things I have, at least a dozen different types. They're all in those jars along there. They're different sizes too. If you want particular sizes, let me know. If not, I'll just take one of every one I have and I'll send it to you to mold so that you can start having those molds. I would love a mold of each, but personally, even if you do, I just like the metal ones. I like to make my own cabochons that go in the middle of them. But I will send you one of each of those as soon as I can get situated and organized. And so I get over this bag. Now I'm pouring sweat. Like dripping sweat. It's ridiculous. 1 minute I'm freezing, next minute I'm sweating. My back is killing me from laying in the bed too long. My back is killing me if I move around too much. It's just old already. I'm so tired of it. But anyway, let me get going because I will talk your ear off and not show you crap. So I still have to put this stuff away. This is all the other ball chains, jelly chains, organza in the felt, not felt, but the velvet type necklaces. My daughter's, I got a couple of these things, so she's hanging them up according to colors. She's not quite done with that. I got another one to put on that door too, so she can finish separating all my ball chains and stuff. So that's that. But then she completely went through all my drawers, totally reorganized. That's all my paints, my spray paints, and my acrylic and Liquitex stuff and all that stuff, because I do that painting too. I haven't done any in a long time, but I do. I need to get on my encaustic painting. I'm fixing to start going to the shop and painting. I got to start getting back into that. So, but she put all my other jewelry stuff in here. My earring, the stuff I couldn't fit into my little cases because I got a lot of different keychains and chain and just different things I use for mounting. And then my all that finding kind of stuff, eye pins, stuff that I didn't, and my paper clips that I use to make those cute little bookmarks and stuff, and my barrette and headbands and that kind of crap in here. And then she did my Whipple, my rhinestones and flatbacks that aren't the adhesive kind. Those are all in here, and my little design ones, scrolls and stuff, those are all in here. And these cute little mustache. I'm going to put one of these on a Hello Kitty face. But anyway, I got so much stuff to do. This is deco denting stuff. And I'm not into I like this Whipple stuff to do on my cupcakes. And I bought a bunch of these because I caught them on sale, and I put them in my prize boxes. Then I realized they're discontinued. I'm not going to make them anymore. I wish I would have known that. I would have been stingy and kept them for myself. But this is what I have left. So I got them all for like $1.49, which is really cheap for Whipple. They said $4 something a bag, and then when I brought it to the register, it rung up $1 something. And then the kits were like $4 a piece, which is really cheap too. And I sent some of those out in my prize packages too. So that's what I had left over. So but this deco denting stuff here, if anybody wants it, let me know. I'm not really into it. I don't have a lot left because I put a lot of that in my prize packages too. So, but I'm just not into it. I'm keeping my Whipple, but this stuff I'm not. This is my scribbles and my extra cups and extra supplies for resin. That's my gloves and extra paint brushes and my Liquitex mediums I use. That's all scrapbook paper images and memo pads that I use to write everything down because I forget everything. And then that one down there is resin pieces that I have to work on because they need sanding, painting, whatever. Look, don't push the door closed and your silly butt will be able to get out. Go on. Alright, sorry y'all. So if anybody wants this, let me know. Okay. So then this is still my resin. That is my encaustic crap. My mono printing stuff, because I do encaustic mono printing too, which I explain in a different video. So that's my hot box for that. And this is all trade stuff. That's why it's all like a cluster right now, because I got stuff pulled out to show Terry. And then, but I want to go through this really quick first. Let me see if I can turn this fan on. Ooh, get some air circulating. Oh, I'm sweating like a whore in church. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Anyway, I did my glitters. I pared down. I got rid of a ton of glitter. My daughter snatched most of it, so it just went from my room to her room. But I did give a lot of glitters out in buddy boxes and my prize boxes, packages. And then I have some left, which I'll show in a minute. But Dawn, I'd ordered some stuff for her to get at Daiso, and she went, and those are perfect. Look how nice and neat they are. You can see the colors. And I have it split up into fine glitters, chunky glitters. I don't really do chunky glitter. I just have a few of those. I don't like chunky glitter too much. And then I have tinsel glitters. And then I have like the metallic type things. And then I have the holographic. So it's all organized neatly. And I just mixed all of this type. I have some that are Recollection, some that are Martha Stewart, some that are Wow. And I just put them all together. The color, I did it by the, like, this is all tinsel glitter. And I try to do it in colors like the browns, yellows, and reds to the blues, purples, and pinks, and greens, and blues, and so on and so forth. So I try to kind of keep it in like a color plus like the stars and the hearts, and I try to keep it organized like that so it's easier. And then this is just other glitters that I had that I could fit in there, so I stuck in there. These are like all the little things I got when I was in Texas, nail art things. And I got a lot of these little things to do your nails with, but I figured I could use a lot of that in resin too. I got this, which I use this powder pigment to color my wax, because I melt wax, beeswax, and I add Damar resin to it, and then I add pigments, powder pigments, or oil paint. You can use oil paint, but I like using the powder pigments to color to make my colors for the encaustic painting. And I thought, oh, I wonder if that would work in resin. And they had a big sale going on. Of course, I bought the last few they had. I bought black too. They shipped it out. 2-3 weeks later, I hadn't got my package. I called him, and he said, FedEx said they left it at your gate. I'm like, well, FedEx delivered my stuff to somebody else because I don't have a gate. So therefore, he delivered it to somebody else. So they had to resend the package. And of course, by that point, they were out of black. So I didn't get my black powder because FedEx screwed up. I tell you, FedEx, Post Office, don't matter. They're always screwing up. I'm so sick of the shipping issues. They need to get their stuff together. So anyway, there's my Recollections, my Martha Stewart, and it's separated, you know, fine glitter, extra fine glitter, tinsel glitter. Then I have my flocking powders right here, and my glow in the dark. And so, I mean, she really did work hard in here. It's really, believe it or not, I know it does not look it because I got a mess in here right now, but it's very organized. I can get to everything nice and neat. And I did pare down. Terry, this is that first mold I made you. See, I put a couple extras in there. Look at that one. That one popped up. Freaking A. See how that one popped up? It got loose from the tape and popped up. So that's going to be screwed up. Sorry. But your two Hello Kitties and that Hello Kitty head there came out nice. I had extra room, so I don't like to waste the silicone, so I went ahead and put 4 molds on one instead of 2. Of course, you're going to get 3 because that one's going to suck. But ran out of silicone right before his face. Right here on his face isn't covered up. So I have to wait for the silicone to come in to finish that mold. See, I try to use the last drop because that stuff is expensive. But the good news is I found another silicone. I ordered a couple of gallons of it. I'm waiting for it to come in. If it works just as well as this, my molds will be cheaper because I found some that are half the cost of that. So we'll see how I'll test it, and I'll let everybody know, because if that's the case, my molds will be more affordable and I can pass the sharing on to y'all, because I don't really make a lot of money off of what I sell, but I have to cover the cost of silicone. It's so expensive because that silicone's $249 a gallon. Yeah. So I got all these pieces I want to mold because I tore up my snowman mold the last time, so I want to mold all those. Then I have this new piece that I'll have available for mold, and then this cool skull, and then I got a couple of the Hello Kitty kits. They only had a couple left, so I got those. And then I got, of course, the Karopi I showed, and I got the Mario Star. I got the Hello Kitty Devil. Oh, I'm gonna mold this one too. And I thought there was another, yeah, the heart with the ribs. It's a pretty big piece. I'm going to mold that. I'll mold this little octopus here. He's really cute. So I'm going to have to mold him and then cut slits here and cut it away for his tentacles. Because if it doesn't lay flat, it'll encase it. And I'll make it work though. Trust me. And then I want to mold this little camera, but I have to do some shaving and fixing on that before I mold it. And then these are the pieces that I've been working on. I know a lot of them you've seen, but they're in different stages. I'm just going to try to finish these and get them mounted and hung before I start pouring more, because I'm getting behind again. This one I added the bling to, and I just have to, I want to resin over that bell. So, and this is that Dorothy one I was talking about where I was going to add the bling to it. So I did. And then I want to resin over that. Resin, you know, under it so it sticks better. I glued it, but I want to... And then this is the piece I was showing last time that I said I wanted to paint on. So I painted a branch and then flowers and leaves on there. I don't know if you can see it. And it's textured. It's really thick. I did the flowers with scribbles, so it's puffy. And so I want to seal that in. I have to... put some resin or polyacrylic or something over it because I want to make sure that doesn't get chipped off or anything. But I thought it came out pretty cute. So, oh well. And then this is the Cheshire Cat that I finally finished, and you can't really tell on camera, but it has purple and pink rhinestones. I did like 2 purple and then a pink, and then 2 purple and then a pink, all the way around it so it matches. And it looks better because I had that one little spot where the glitter pulled away and it irks me, so now it's covered and you can't see that. So it turned out pretty nice. And then another Tiana piece I did. She turned out really pretty. And you've pretty much seen all these. They're just in different, these are finally finished. I have to mount them and they're done. These two. These are trash because I didn't like the way they came out. So I have a big bucket of resin pieces that are fails. And then I painted these little dudes faces on, the little cat. And the fox and the owl and different, you know, and I got to resin them. And everything else I think you've pretty much seen. They're just finally getting paint on them and they got to be resined. And I'm going to put that in one of those coasters in the indentation in the middle of the circle. Put that in there. I have to resin these owl coasters and then those will be done. I want to seal those. I'm probably going to do that polyacrylic instead of resin so it doesn't get tacky when it gets wet. And then this is the lion. And I just did different brown and black rhinestones, the 2 different sizes, like a polka dotted type look to it. And then I have to resin that. And those are Swarovski crystals. So, and then I want to write have courage, like have and then courage down here or just courage. I want to put something to do with courage on there. Y'all tell me what y'all think I should put. And let me get to my, look, I've already talked 15 minutes. God have mercy. Alright, these are just images I have to Mod Podge that I've got cut out and ready to go for. It says, Terry, here's your tile. It is felted on the back. It has got the seashell. It's got seahorses. It's got sand dollars, starfish. It's got the little crab. I put that on there because it reminded me of Sebastian. I'm trying to get better light because the lighting is really bad in my craft room at night because of that really cheap ceiling fan that contractor put up with those little tiny chandelier light bulbs. So I'm going to get a new ceiling fan in there. So I hope you can see it. Can you see it? Anyway, there's two of each. At least two of each on each side. There's one on each side. So, and I didn't make it line up perfectly. I kind of scattered them, so I thought it would look better. So, hope you like it. And then there she is. And that's the one you said you liked, with the one with the shells on top, stuck in the resin. And then there's bubbles on top here. Bubbles on top here, and then there's some rhinestones going up here, making it look like bubbles. So, there's a couple here too. It turned out really nice. The camera's not doing it justice. You'll see it when you get it. It's actually a lot prettier in person. So, and then she's got the cellophane behind her, and I just colored with ink the resin and poured that opaque, translucent blue behind it, and then with the white felt behind that, it lightens it a little bit. So, I had somebody ask me about this tile, the price on this tile, and the reason I'm selling it cheap, it's really thick. It's a really thick piece. Is if you look really closely, if my camera will, it probably won't because it's so shiny. The glitter is so shiny, but if you look, and see, you won't be able to see that because I'll have felt behind it, so it'll be solid. But I'm trying to get it in focus. Just, you have to trust me. Right there on her chin and her neck, that part of her hair, the resin bled through the sticker. I didn't seal that sticker before I put it in, and I paid for it. It bled through. So you have a little watermark right in here on this part of her face. I mean, you can't tell it if you look at it just like this, but if you really look, you'll see it. So, and then I had air bubbles. I had to cover with rhinestones. So that is why this one is $25. Normally, I would sell these for like $40, $45 with shipping because of the size. It's the bigger tile and the thickness. So that's why she's just $25 with shipping. So technically, she's like $20 because the shipping will be like $6. So and then this one, if anybody's interested in this one, I still have to felt it. But this one has a slight curve in it because of the mold. The silicone mold. It's not like perfectly flat. But this one I think I'll sit like on one of those easel things. But I have to felt it, and then, but I mean, you could hang it. But this is a, what is that, 8x8, 9x9, something like that. It's huge. But this one turned out really lovely, except for the fact that she got watermarks on her dress right there. And I sealed that one. Apparently I didn't seal it well enough. So that's the only bad thing about using those stickers that have like the cloth and felt and stuff on them. You really have to coat the shit out of them. I still have these. This one, the Gemini Mermaids, the Wizard of Oz, which whoever gets the Wizard of Oz, there's a cat hair right here. So I did tell you there is a cat hair showing up on that. I'll probably just give this one away. This one turned out really beautiful. This one's been felted. And all I gotta do is hang it. So, this one turned out really nice. I still have to glaze this, but it's got lines right here. And that's because I sealed that with tape, and it got a line, a seam right there, so it shows, but it's not bad. I really like this one. The flowers are really pretty in this one. And then the grass is speckled with purple and orange for like little flowers too. And then the flower stickers are in different layers. But I still have Pinocchio. I still have the Lady and the Tramp. So I still have those, everything but this area right here available. Plus I still have, I don't have the 2 Tinkerbells, they're gone. But I have the Betty Boop. I have that Ariel there. I have that Snow White with the apple charm with the bite out of it. I have that unicorn one. And then I have the zombie American Kana type thing there. So those are the tiles I still have available if anybody's interested in those. And then, here you go, Terry. I'm just sweating. Okay, here's your sock monkey I told you I got you, the rainbow. That was a tile I showed you. And then, what else did I want to show you? Oh, the lunchbox. I had one. So, and then I got your 2 rolls of that cherry duct tape. 2 rolls for you, 2 rolls for Cat. And I got a bunch of Hello Kitty notepads. You want a couple of those? I have a couple of those available. And then I have a buttload of Hello Kitty stickers. So if you want some of those, and I got all those too. So, then I got this owl for you to put on top of your cell phone. And then there's a little something in there for you too. I decorated up for you. And then Valerie, there's your Whipple kit. And then there's your happy face mold. And then here's your cookie. Your heart. It's a really big heart mold. It's a pretty good size. You see, it's good size. And then I have all these glitters here left to give out. This pack of glitters. This one's not going to go in there. That's one I found in my car. I don't know how long it had been sitting under my seat in my car. Fell out of one of the bags. All these different types of chunky glitter here, I'm getting rid of. I don't want. If anybody wants that, and then there's a purple here. And then I've got 3 of these little ponies, if anybody wants those. Two are this one. And then there's this one. And then there's just a bunch of, this is just all my Buddy Box stuff. So this stuff here and that stuff, I just pulled it out to show Terry that stuff. And then I got this resin in. I'm going to try, this is some new stuff I've never tried, but it's specifically for jewelry. So I'm going to try that on these little charms that I'm going to be making soon. And I'll let y'all know how that works. And I'll also let you know about the cheaper silicone because that'll make my prices go down on my molds. Then I got some more resin in so I can start doing more resin. And that's it, y'all. Oh, Cat, this is that thing I was telling you I had that I never use. That you had looked at when we were in Texas. If you like it, let me know. Next time I come, I'll bring it. You can have it. I just hang stuff I'm pending and it's just another thing to catch crap. So if you want it, you can have it. Just let me know. Alright, y'all. I've talked enough. Terry, I hope I showed what I was supposed to show. I think I'm going to start listing some more things on eBay until I can get a website. Because I've had a lot of people question me about my store. And I don't have a store right now. So y'all let me know if y'all think that's a good idea. If y'all would actually go to my store and look or not. Because if not, it's a waste of my money. Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.